Is there a word for that ache? That longing of wanting to step through the screen and into that old video? That moment that proves that I tried to soak in every ounce of goodness and wonder that life held when you were young. I want to step back into that moment, but just for a moment. Because even though I can't feel the physicality of it now, my mind reminds me that it was hard. It was hard to be tired, overwhelmed, and to function day after day following night after night without sleep. It was hard to live in survival mode. Meals, check. Diaper, check. Eye infection, doctor, check. Bedtime, check. Sorta. But for years, that's how we lived. I survived, I forgot myself, and I lived in you. I allowed my being to be enveloped by you. I took in every moment. I took pictures, I took video, I watched, I smelled, I kissed, I held, I hugged. Oh, how I hugged. I breathed you in, and yes, perhaps even a few moments I took for granted. But I loved it. I loved it when it was hard. I loved it when it was wonderful. I knew it would be fleeting. I knew I would look back with longing. So I drank up your lovely spirit. I embraced the joy. I felt it, and I loved it. I watched you sleep. I read to you. Our home was filled with magic and caricature. The pages became our world. You were my world. I held my world. And you were carried by yours. Your world was me. You felt my heartbeat. You felt safe. You knew my voice. You smiled at my smile and blew raspberries at my raspberries. Blue raspberry. You liked that taste too. Our voices sang, our voices cried, sometimes together. You cried because life was hard. I cried because life is hard. We laughed. We made letter sounds. We counted. You asked me to count to 100, and I always did, even if I sometimes left out 40 to 75. Sometimes we baked. Sometimes we cuddled in bed. Always we were together. You grew. But when? When did you grow? I touched you every day. I never saw it happen, but it did. You grew strong, you grew smart, you grew independent, you grew your own mind, your own ideas, you grew stubborn, you grew compassionate, you grew friendships, you grew love. Love, this feeling love, it is indescribable, it is fierce, it is special, it is powerful. My heart aches, my heart is filled. This love causes confusing feelings. It causes frustration and hope and pride, and it flows so deep within my core that it can never be touched. I have been blessed. You make me a mother. Motherhood makes me a better person. It makes me strong. It makes me confident. It makes me love. It makes me kind. You made me develop these attributes. They are simple, but they are deep. They are great, and they run within me because of you. What is the word for that ache, that pain so real that it is crisp and cool, that longing to be in that moment again, just for a moment? That ache, that moment, that love, that time is now. You grow still. You are my child still. These moments still exist. We have breathed together year after year. Those breaths have brought us to the now, and I will continue to breathe you in deeply. I will continue to soak you in. I will continue to allow myself to be enveloped by the present. Someday I will ache for this time. This now, I will ache for it. I will. But I am in it. I am fulfilled by this life, by this now. My life is simple. My life is correct. It is hard. There are tears. You have tears. We have anger. Yes, sometimes even that. But we love. I love. I am a mother. I am your mother. We are bound. So go out and find your world. Find the world that you will hold. Discover, breathe, enjoy, develop, grow, be kind, be independent, be what you love. And I will love. I will love unconditionally. I will always love you. You taught me what it means to love. And always, I will love you.